Welcome back to another episode of the How'd I Get Here podcast, the podcast for positivity, progression, and finding your own path.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's your, and apparently, yeah.
Get jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it.
Stop
Get
me.
jiggy with
Oh,
it.
guys,
Get
yesterday
jiggy
was
with
the 17-year reunion of Big Willie style. Exactly the response I should get. Oh, my bad, go ahead.
Big Willie style?
I was like, I think that's above my year.
Will Smith? Okay, never mind. I be on social media too much.
Big Willie style?
Sound like it.
Is that what it's called?
Big Willie style? I'm pretty sure.
No, I think I know what you're referencing because I read the book. Are you talking about the... Hold on.
No, hold on. I'm about to go to his Instagram now.
That's...
Oh, guys. Oh, we're recording right now. Please hold.
Beep, beep.
Big Willie
Style.
style turns 27. I was off.
Oh, interesting. Good for him. Yo, Will Smith, come on the show, bro. I'm going to cut this. And, yo, Will Smith, come on the show. I got Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble vinyl for you to come sign. So, let's make this go viral. Will Smith, come on the How'd I Get Here podcast. Let's make it happen.
Is that going to be the name of the episode, Will Smith?
Let's do that.
Just put that picture as the background.
Will Smith, come on the
from
show.
his book?
Yeah, the book's right. Well, look, the book's right there. We could talk about Willie style. We could talk
staring
about,
at me.
you know, your what's that thing called, where you try out for something? Audition. Look, I'm already starstruck. Will Smith, my bad.
I'm
bro.
already starstruck.
I'm already
Yo.
starstruck. Come on the show, bro. How's everybody doing, bro?
You know, it's about to be a short week.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been doing shit for work. If anyone from my job listens to this,
At the end is crazy.
also I learned something. Actually, Ash, after you can.
You know, I really just like I've been counting down my days. Like my background check came through today, fine, because I'm not a criminal. So now I'm just waiting to start this new job, and every day I'm like, ooh.
Oh.
The fact that you pressed the same one.
I was trying to turn it off. I thought if I pushed it again, it would turn it off. And I was say it again. You trying to start what?
My new job.
J-O-B.
Cause some of y'all don't got them.
Oh wow.
Oh,
No shots fired. Listen, everybody's at different positions in their lives.
that seemed like you could start a match with that. That seemed a little testy.
Man, testy.
It's a.
Yo, I cannot.
Yo.
Anyway, Spencer,
Yo, so I learned something new today.
What'd you learn?
And because it
what I learned in boarding school
it
is
went viral, so like it has to be true.
Blank.
I want to be petty, but yeah, I'm just gonna say it. So basically, like the AKAs of this probate,
Hey yo,
they like.
let's not do this. It's not.
I just found out that there was 3 organizations founded in 1911. That's all I found out. That shit blew my mind.
Not at all factual,
But
but
it's your boy Spence.
not my org, not my business.
Right, King Aquarius, wealth strategist, Faux Dog. If you know, you know. But yeah, you know, everything's been pretty good, pretty chill. I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I just spent hella bread. I was like, you know, it's just me. I might just cook something real low key. Especially because I have plentiful plates coming. I'm so excited, actually. Like,
You gonna have people bring you some plates?
yeah. I got plates from all cultures coming. I'm so excited. But I also need like some staple items that like
You gonna eat some Guyanese food?
Ooh, actually, yes.
Love that for you.
Hi.
Crazy.
If you're watching this, hi.
Let me get a little piece of the food. Just save me a little sliver.
If you know, you know.
Ain't y'all gonna be gone?
What
Yeah.
that mean? I'm gonna come back Sunday.
Sunday?
It's gonna be gone.
Hold on. That's a good question. That's a good question.
He said, freeze.
Hold on.
Please. Please.
I do have this question often.
How long do you guys eat Thanksgiving leftovers for?
Till it's gone.
Ooh. Facts. Sometimes I even freeze that shit.
Facts.
My mama, growing up, we would always do Thanksgiving at our house.
Yeah.
We would eat Thanksgiving leftovers till the following Thursday or Friday.
Oh, so like after that, it was done?
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
Because my mom, like, I cooked.
Wait, is the food gone or y'all throwing it out?
No, like by then it would be gone.
Oh, I thought you meant like you was gonna throw it out. I was like, damn.
No. See, but my auntie, she by Sunday, she throwing the food out.
Honestly, it's probably not making it to Sunday with a nigga like me.
Yeah, no, I be going sick for the leftovers. Sometimes I feel like the leftovers taste better than like
Facts.
the day of the food giving.
You get too full the day.
Yeah, especially too, like I be like the one helping and assisting, so I usually don't even eat. When I used to live at home,
I should be snacking.
No, I really was snacking. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna take a little bit of this, take a little bit of that, and by the time actual dinner started, so my mom always told people 3 because she knew everybody was gonna get there by 5.
She gets it.
No, like but like clockwork though, everybody showed up to a T at 5.
My brother-in-law's family, and I know that none of them are gonna watch this, so I don't care.
Oop.
Them niggas show up late.
What's late?
Yeah, I was gonna say, so that's like my second question. Like, how late is appropriate to show up to Thanksgiving dinner?
No, because here's my problem with it, right? My sister says we eating at 3.
Okay.
Right?
But you're not really eating till like 4
No.
or 5. Oh, like it's a sharp
We eating
3.
at 3.
Okay.
But we can't eat until everyone gets there.
Ooh.
So now
excited.
they're showing up late.
And
we still ain't eat.
Not even like a little snack, like a little appetizer?
So we'll eat like the appetizer, the chips.
Okay.
But it was one thing if my sister said, hey, we're starting to eat at 3. Y'all get here when y'all get here. Right. No. We can't eat the food, and we be starved.
What type of crazy rule is that?
Bro.
That's cruel.
Y'all say grace together?
And yeah, but even then it's like, yo, y'all not even considered. And now I got to be polite because I'm hungry and you late. I be getting hot.
No, my mama.
I blame your sister.
My mom was very like systematic about it. Like she would have like a light little refreshment, little snacks go around, just like keep people like entertained. Cause everybody just kiki. They're not realizing like the food's not on the table yet.
Right.
But yeah, no, we would literally start cooking Thanksgiving dinner from like Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
so that by the time like Thursday came, the only things we're really doing is like the turkey itself, so it's like day of.
I go hold you. Yeah, if your bird not in the brine right now, you not doing it right.
Fact,
and by the way, this is Tuesday, so y'all know.
And you gotta have like the dark black like cast iron pot to put that shit in, and like make sure you got like your turkey neck ready with all the, and you gotta wrap it up with the. See, y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know.
I wonder what Thanksgiving is like in other homes.
Like, are we talking about
different cultures
or like different complexions?
They don't celebrate it. This is an American colonizing holiday.
Thanksgiving. I remember like I was in middle school and I was on WhatsApp with my family from Barbados and Jamaica. And I was like, oh, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Like, what y'all about to do? They're like, go to work. I was like, what do you mean? They're like, this a regular day for us, sweetie. I was like, oh.
Kissing their teeth through WhatsApp.
Yeah, they're like, what this foolishness?
Yo.
They're like, this crazy. Poor naive child.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
She don't know.
But I do appreciate all the immigrants and all the different cultures who came here who now celebrate it with their own food because man. So what? So I got a Spanish plate coming. You would love this plate.
Me?
I can't even pronounce a lot of what's coming.
He's like, I just know it's fire.
It's
gonna slap.
And it's got your favorite
pernil.
Yeah.
See? So I was actually having this conversation with somebody the other day. So they were like, I'm putting my Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving.
Period.
And I'm like, nah, Thanksgiving is still very much a holiday.
For sure.
Right? And it's actually my favorite holiday.
Oh, really?
So then they proceeded to say, well, what are we celebrating? The massacre of Native Americans and the Pilgrims coming by? And
yes.
So
they did all that and then they ate.
To me, that is not what Thanksgiving is about. right?
Oh, it's about coming together.
Right, because
like the holistic family approach.
Because, right.
This is what you learned in elementary school. It's like, my bad.
Well, but that's the thing. Like, I really didn't appreciate Thanksgiving until my siblings left for college. And then Thanksgiving was the first time that we all got back together in 3 months. You figure because my sister was in Jersey. Yeah, my brother was in New Haven, but he wasn't coming home.
You know, that's fair. That truly, like, Thanksgiving is usually the first holiday that most families will always try to come together.
Right.
And even if, like, someone's, like you said, like, they went from this state, now they're coming back. Someone's, like, over here, they're coming back. And
it's the start of the holiday season. Feel me? Like, it's the start of, like, yo, once I came back from college, I was finally 18. And yeah, we partied before that, but now it's like, oh, now we party. You get what I'm saying?
That's right, because even, like, when you... At least I can remember when I was in college, like, we got the week off.
Right.
So then it's like, usually I would text all my friends, like,
I'm coming home.
Like, are you going to be back? They're like, yeah, I get back Tuesday. I'm like, all right, let's link up. So then, yeah, that's fair.
So when I think Thanksgiving, I don't think Pilgrims and Massacre and all that. Although I get it, like, that's technically what happened. But to me, it's like the start of holiday season, which in the Puerto Rican culture is so big.
Yeah.
But... it's the beginning of, like, all right, are we coming together for the next 6 weeks? Basically, the last 6 weeks of the year.
Oh, wow.
You know, and it, I don't know, that excites me. So that's why I like Thanksgiving.
That's fun.
But I think still, like, because my mom, for Thanksgiving, like, all the Christmas shit was up, too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, for us, like, my mom, I want to say maybe, like, at some point when I got into... maybe like my junior year of high school, she then started, like, the Friday of Black Friday. That's when we would start putting up all the decorations in the house and even doing, like, the outside decorations for Christmas, because she used to wait till, like, after we got the tree, but then she realized I don't want to keep doing that. So then she's like, let me start early.
Oh, y'all got a real tree?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
The smell of pine, like, you can't beat that.
My shit came out the attic or the basement, depending where we were living, and, like, she just had there was just so much shit to put up.
Yeah, see, I can't hold you. My tree, when I took it down last year, this year, I didn't even take the ornaments off. I just
threw it all out?
No.
Oh, you have a fake tree too?
I got a fake tree, so I just with
You're
the
able
ornaments,
to keep the ornaments on, like,
with
that?
The ornaments still on the tree. I just threw that bitch back in the box.
Oh, see, that's why it's in the box.
Yeah, I just threw the bitch back in the box.
I'm concerned for these ornaments.
Right.
And well, the sad thing is, y'all know I'm emotional. Yeah. So I no longer want those ornaments. So now I got to go take them off anyway.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Good for nothing.
Nah, that's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
Damn near.
We used to host Thanksgiving at my house. So, like, my mom's one of 14.
Diablo.
Yeah, so, like, a lot of and I'm the youngest in the I was the youngest in the family for a long time. So, like, it was just a bunch of aunts and uncles either talking shit, asking me hella questions. It was just, like, a lot.
Yeah, I dreaded when I got to college, because everybody's like, oh, like, what's your major? Like, what do you want to do for a living? Like, where do you see yourself after college? Like, and just a list of questions.
I'm so glad, like, technology got good as we got older, because there are some VHS tapes in this world that I hope are dead of me. Like, I used to perform everything.
Bro, you too. Is that a colored? Yes.
I don't know.
Because we used to do the same shit.
They used to try to get me to play, like, my musical instruments. They're like, come on, Ash, like, play us a little something. I'm like, no.
Bro, we used to do, like,
play
dances.
This Xbox.
Dances. I used to sing karaoke. It was always like a Michael Jackson song, too.
Bro.
Ain't no way. I need to have one of those reincarnated.
That is hilarious.
I need to see it.
Nah.
It is, like...
It's burnt into your head.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna forget that. Honestly, that's about to be my birthday wish.
Yo, so it's funny.
Pull up the tapes.
I was thinking about you the other day because I was hanging with my peoples, and, like,
he likes me.
And she too is, like, a SpongeBob connoisseur. So we're talking, chatting it up, and I was like, yeah, no, I've never seen that episode. She's like, what? And, like, as we're talking, she's pulling it up on YouTube. First of all, the first episode's 8 minutes.
I definitely do that every time to you.
So I've officially watched an episode of SpongeBob
without me cheating ass.
Wow.
Cheater.
Sorry, but I also, after watching one episode, like, I get the hype. Like, I understand why people like SpongeBob.
That creme de la cow was crazy.
I don't really need. I feel like I don't even need to see any more of it.
Clearly, I smell. I'm ugly. I'm just
No. It was a birthday present, and you decided to have other plans for your birthday.
no. It was still in the package of plans.
Yeah, you should have remembered.
You found a way to just finagle your way out of there. Just sneak your way out. Sneaky.
We love a loophole. So my question for today, even though
Believe you.
even though we kind of been like chatting back and forth, but my question of the day is actually stems from something that was said earlier. So for the group, what would you tell someone listening to this who is currently jobless? What would they, not laugh? What would be your piece of advice to them? Get off YouTube. No, I'm joking.
Bruh. My the first thing that comes to mind, excuse me, are you okay with your life?
I hope not.
Interesting.
If you're not okay with your life, then get up and change it. That's what I would tell them.
I think.
And it would go to a further and more in-depth conversation.
Okay, because I was gonna say.
Figure it out.
Right. I was gonna say. I think that's a little harsh. But
vague.
You followed
Yeah,
up. You followed up. Okay,
but that's where I would go with it. Like,
Okay.
are you okay with your life? And if the answer is yeah, then bro, I ain't got nothing for you. I would ask, if you're not okay with your life, if you are okay with your life, I cannot teach ambition. Right? I can't motivate those who don't want more for themselves.
I see how you. Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
I see where you're going with that.
If you turn around and say, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm not okay with this. All right, well, then first, let's figure out why you don't have a job. Right? Is it your record? Is it your education? Is it you don't know where to apply? Do you not have the connections? Right?
Right.
And then from there, let's prepare you and put you in a position to go get a job.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's how I would approach that. But the question would be, are you okay with your life?
Okay. What
All
about you,
right.
Ash?
So
that's not a piece of advice. That's a question. But.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I still see how he kind of
advice eventually
how he wrapped the present up and put on a bow on it and
wrap around.
Just do the wrap around. So I would say definitely. I think I always try to take the approach of trying to find some bit of whatever that person's experience is to try to resonate with on whatever level of not wanting to again have sympathy for them of like, oh my gosh, like wow, like you lost your job or you don't have a job right now, that's so sad, blah blah blah, but more a sense of like the compassion, like I know this really sucks, but like what is your game plan moving forward? Like how are you gonna take this disappointment or just challenge in your life, if it is that for you, and like how are you going to change it around? Because I will say for myself, I've been literally looking for a new job for like almost 2 years now.
That's a fact.
And like to say through all like the trials and tribulations, I've realized sometimes when looking for a job may come easier to others, it's not always what the person may not be doing or doing wrong, but sometimes it's also about timing. I think just like educating them too about like, listen, if you lost your job right now, you may not be able to pick one up at the moment. However, these are some things to like keep in mind of like when it comes to looking for a job. What's your network like? Do you know anybody in like fields that you want to get into? Can you connect with them? Maybe see if they can like put in a good word for you. Keep an eye open for any job openings. Like really kind of pushing them to figure out what skill sets they have too. Because I think a lot of people, once they lose a job, they don't understand or realize they may have a lot of great transferable skills that can then switch on to something else. And sometimes I think a lot of us end up feeling if we are really good at this one thing, then they're going to stay in this box. And actually, like, no, you don't have to stay in this box. You can kind of move forward to something else. So I would tell them to kind of look at what are your transferable skills. And if you don't know what that is, we could talk about it. What excites you and what can you do to like push forward through this and not allow this like negative moment to like really bring you down. If it is a negative moment for you, because there's some people who are like, yeah, I just lost my job, or like I just got fired, but I don't care.
Yeah, I know a few people like
that. Right, I was gonna say, like,
I didn't mean to laugh, but
no, and it's like for some people it's just like that's their mentality. I'm just gonna be like, okay, cool, well, like you seem like you got it. Let me know what's up.
Right,
like
right.
I wish you all the best, but if it is someone who truly is like, I don't understand why I lost my job, because I've had friends from college, like they did great in college, had these big time jobs, and then COVID came and they had to get let go.
I forgot that. And well, anyone could have got let go during COVID, but
right.
you were like in the midst of that.
I almost lost my first job in COVID.
That's right. You graduated right before COVID.
Yep, I remember like the day they like shut down the state of Mass, and I remember when like it was a couple of days right before they shut it down, because maybe like the Thursday or Friday there was a lot of chatter in the systems.
That's when my school shut down.
Yeah, like there was a lot of chatter, especially like, I worked in a nonprofit, so there's a lot of chatters going around talking about like there's like this thing coming, a lot of places are gonna get shut down, blah blah blah. But like, Department of Public Health, they were still trying to figure out whatever's going on, because it first just started off as a lot of people were getting like high cases in areas of like RSV and different things like that, but they weren't able to fully diagnose it as just RSV. It was becoming a lot more. So then from there, yeah, it was crazy just seeing like the whole world just shut down right before your eyes. I'm just like, damn, I literally just got this job. Right. Like I literally started in October of 2019, and now to literally watch it be coming to an end potentially, I was like, this kind of sucks. But, work through it, push through it. But I think that also defines people who are like go-getters and who have that national drive, talking about your like ambition, versus people who it might take them a little bit longer to like find it within themselves, versus like, this is happening, so I need like a counter move.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think my first question would be what happened.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. like I want the details. I want the play-by-play. Like, what happened, friend? Like,
how did we get here?
Right.
For real.
The podcast.
Yeah. And then similar to what Ash said, I'm just going to, when they tell me like what happened, like then just figuring out like, all right, what do you like to do? What are you good at? I'm in sales, so it's like I'm blessed because I have some skill sets that are transferable like across the board. Like I could always get a sales job, so like if that person has an inkling or anything for sales, like that's cool. But also like it's also cool knowing a bunch of people that like if they're a decent human being, like, well, I can introduce you to this person. I can't tell you you're gonna get a job, but I can tell you that they're hiring type shit. But it's funny, I know a few people who like they lost their jobs around COVID, a little bit after. I guess we're still in COVID, but like
which is crazy.
And they were just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take my severance pay and
I was an idiot.
I'm gonna head out.
Why?
Cause bro,
just spent it.
No, I lost my job, and I should have just been out here getting that unemployment and getting them checks.
Yeah,
bro, I wanted to work.
Yeah, you wild.
Well, I will say this though, like they did crack down, I want to say, more in like 2021 once we started getting back out. Like the people who was really
after the PPP scandal.
Yo, if any scandal had to go down in history, that is the one. Because the fact that people was getting locked up with serious jail time for those scandals, like what?
Yo, I mean, because they were taking tens of thousands of dollars.
They was robbing. Oof.
Shit, I should have.
The problem was y'all was running y'all mouths, like y'all was just yip yabbering around talking about, oh yeah, this working for me.
And you spend it out of your tax bracket, like
right?
You had no business buying some of this shit.
Like you wasn't doing it right, bro. You wasn't doing it right, and now you in jail.
Right.
But you can come back from that and get a better job and not try to scandal.
Shit, you could be a nurse. Get out of jail, be a nurse quick.
So with COVID, right, and considering how hard we all work and all that stuff, I think we've always talked about how important a healthy life work life balance is, right?
Yeah.
And people, and I'm actually coming across a lot of people that like grind, work, right?
Yeah.
And then they be like, "Oh, Jacob, you're on a trip again." Oh, Jacob, yeah, because I don't work to just work and die, and I damn sure don't just work to go work for somebody else. You know, which is why I coach, I do the podcast, yada yada yada, whatever. So, what does it look like to have a healthy work-life balance?
Sounds like a 9 to 5er thing. I don't know. I prefer to be a workaholic than like.
Really?
Yeah, because like left to my own devices, shit, I might be a borderline alcoholic. I'll be wilding. So like,
we're gonna talk about that off camera.
I'd rather distract myself with like work and being productive. And then like, because I've always had, I think I said it the last podcast or the podcast before. Like, I'm very hard on myself. And I'm very strict. So like, I still have benchmarks that I haven't hit to where like, oh, when I do this, I'm gonna do this, because like in my head I haven't deserved it yet. You know. So as far as a work-life balance, like I think there is some balance to be had. I guess it I guess it depends on what it is you're striving for.
Okay, we're gonna unpack that at a later time. But
I just like me a little liquor.
you know, I like me a little Mary. And together, a good time. I would say it is definitely challenging, I think, for a lot of people to try to create what a healthy work-life balance looks like, because not everyone's healthy work-life balance is going to be the same.
Right.
Because what one person does to create that balance for themselves is not going to be the same. So like what I do is not going to be what you do, what Spencer's trying to figure out to do. So it's like, you know, I think, because I've been working on this in therapy, and what my therapist, shout out to you again, Lisa girl, see you next Monday. I think it's just important to understand your life. So let's go visual learning, y'all. So like you got yourself a pie, right?
A pot?
A pie.
A pie.
Oh, okay.
Or a pot, whatever you want to call it. And that pie is going to give you 100. So the 100 is your life. You
What
see
kind of pie is it?
So for
focus.
me, no, we could if this is going to help him understand, we can go with it. Okay. So for me, it's going to be, I'm going to do a pecan pie because I like pecan pie.
Okay. That ooey gooey middle.
Yep.
Okay.
What about y'all? What's your pie?
Apple
gonna
pie.
be? Okay. That seems on brand.
I'm just gonna do pecan.
Am I an apple?
No, but I feel like
She said
apple.
you basic.
No, it's a true staple classic. And you like classic things.
I do?
Damn, she called you basic in a bunch of different words.
I'm sick of you. No, but like you can never fuck up an apple pie.
I've been places.
Where? I feel like I've never had a bad apple pie.
You can't eat everybody's Thanksgiving food. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean, are people making the apple pie and they don't know how to make it?
But you know what?
You know what? We just gonna
I've been
Focus on the pie.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
places where the apple pie wasn't fully done. You know what I'm saying? Like the bottom of the crust wasn't like hard, you know, or like there. But yeah, you know, pecan pie,
That's
apple
nasty.
Right. So your pecan pie. Let's get
Yep.
back.
So our pie. So she was saying that your pie is basically your entire lifespan, however long you live. But each piece of your pie, you know, you're going to have to be able to make sure that, like, you know, there's no cracks in your pie. It's not going to be able to fall apart that easily. Like,
It's pie.
It's a stable pie, though. Like, when you're baking, if you don't have all the right ingredients, your pie going to not have a good
The bottom
crust.
not gonna be cooked.
Right, it's not going to be cooked.
Your shit fucked up. Apple. Have you ever had a concise apple pie slice?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't eating right.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
But here's my thing, right? Ash, you made a good point. What
I mean, I wasn't
might
fully done, but
my bad.
No, go.
Go ahead.
No.
My pie's a cake now.
So
He said, "Fuck this. I'm moving on to the next dessert."
so bro, stop rubbing the wire.
I'm trying. My laptop is literally just ice skating on my leggings. I'm trying to like make sure it don't
You know
fall.
what we used to do? We used
Clip
to
it.
wrap them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
All
man.
right. Before he yell at me some more.
No, because you can hear it. You just hear. But in the form of a wire.
Okay.
Through the wire. All right.
So how
Kanye come on the podcast? No.
I was actually thinking about that the other day. I don't know if I could manage a Kanye interview.
I could.
Why?
Bro,
He gonna be too much for you?
Or not enough.
Like I just don't
Right.
know.
Which one is it?
I just don't know that. Like I would ask what I would think is a good question, and I feel like Ye would just be like,
I just want, like, if he came on, I just want one thing to happen, and I'm cool. I want him to give a blank stare,
Oh gosh.
a 2-second laugh, smirk, and then go back to said blank stare, and I'm cool.
there are 4 people that I've always said I wanted to interview.
Cole.
Yep.
Cole,
That one I knew.
Will Smith,
Okay.
Kevin Hart,
Interesting.
and Chris Brown.
Why Chris Brown?
The last 2 threw me for a doozy.
And
Chris Brown's
granted,
like one of his favorite.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And granted, like there's more to that list, right? Like, there's athletes that I would love to interview, but I would love. I used to every time that I would post an episode, I used to tweet it at all 4 of them.
Any of them look at it?
Not once.
Okay.
Ryan Clark used to retweet our stuff all the time.
For real?
Yeah. Or I would like retweet like a post to him.
Yeah.
And he would like retweet it and respond and stuff. That's an athlete I would love to sit down and interview.
Yeah.
I really, he's one of my favorite media personnels. I love Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark, come on the show, bro.
Facts.
Tarika could make that happen. Tell Tarika to tell Ryan Clark to come on the show.
We'll go on the show too.
Facts.
I mean, shout out to her. She got her new podcast with Cheryl Swoops now.
Tarika, come back on the show.
Facts.
I don't
Shout
know
out
if
to
we
you.
can. I don't know if we can afford you, but
I mean, I feel like I can afford her because she's my friend.
well, Tarika, come back on the show.
Right, and bring Auntie Swoops with you.
And bartend.
All right. Okay, back on topic.
She's a bartender.
So,
Ex-bartender.
Yeah,
Like
but
you-
she don't always want to bartend.
right, sometimes she just want to talk.
Yeah.
She like to drink too.
But this is crazy.
Cause she like to drink?
Maybe she don't want people to know that about her.
My bad.
He's like, I'm sorry.
So, like Ash was saying, right? What all play and work for Spencer might look different for me, might look different for you, right?
Per.
But I could also visibly see, and I'm just using this as an example, right?
Sure.
I could visibly see Spencer is stressing. You get what I mean? And it's like, dog, you don't have to live like that. You know what I mean? And that's
But
where
some
it's
people thrive in that.
thrive in stress.
Yeah, it's
because
like some
both is
peop-
hard.
It's like an adrenaline rush for some people where it's like they'll wait to the last minute to like do stuff and be all super stressed and they like that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I
'cause
crumble, but some people they thrive in that.
Procrastinator.
But it's procrastinating is different. Like okay, I'm putting this off. Like, bang, I know that this assignment is gonna take me 2 hours. I know if I start with 3 hours, I'll be good. That's
Yeah.
different as opposed to going to work Monday through Friday and stressing Monday through Friday, right? Not treating yourself to a meal, not like going out to eat, not maybe grabbing a drink, not going on a hike, whatever your vice is to make you feel better. going to the weekend, sitting in bed all weekend, and then waking up on Monday and doing it again.
Okay, so that is the balance, because I guess when I think of work-life balance, all those things are incorporated just in life. So I've never liked the term work-life balance. Like, I just think there's life and you kind of prioritize what's important to you. But like, yeah, I guess in general, like if you're going to be working hard or like in a stressful work environment, like as y'all saying, like you do have to do all the other things to make sure that your body and like your mind and your emotions can like keep up with that level of like go, you know what I'm saying? Like that level of work ethic. But I just think personally, and I'm not saying that I'm right, but I personally think that a lot of people, I think a lot of people will celebrate some bullshit. Like, are you celebrating, or are you just like, you just want to go do something? Because like, I don't like to
like using it as an excuse to do something.
Yeah. Well, my thing is like, if you need to, and I'm not talking about you, but like if you need to take a trip or whatever, like cool, do that, but don't be like, oh yeah, you know, it's like I'm taking a trip. No, like I'm taking a trip because I don't know, like
I showed up to work 5 days this week.
Yeah, like I worked all month, so I got to go on a trip. I'm like, okay, like
yeah,
I don't know, like to me, that has never been a reason for me to like do so. Like if I just want to do something to hang out with people and have a good time, I'm gonna just do that.
But that's balance. That is balance.
And then like when it's work time, it's work time. Like,
so that, I think you're describing balance and not even realizing, right? So like take tomorrow for example, right? Mm-hmm. We're all spending Thanksgiving 3 different places, right?
But we all going, we're not.
Well, no, but that's what I was saying. So I know I'm not gonna see Ash till next week. Yeah. I'm not gonna see you till next week, right? And you guys, 1, know how much I like to host. Mm-hmm. 2, you know how much I like being around my people. Mm-hmm. So part of balance for me is like in celebrating this holiday, y'all, let's just get together and do a thing. You get what I'm saying? Because I know then I'm gonna be with my family. Then I'm gonna do this. Then I'm going away next week. That opportunity's not gonna come. You get what I'm saying? Or it's not going to come till 2 weeks. Part of my balance of feeding my soul is like, yo, I want the people that I love in my space. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where it's like what I'm doing for me.
Okay. Then yeah, I understand that. I just think other people's balance is like, oh my gosh, like...
It's Friday, let's go get lit.
Yeah, like I had to work, so I need to go on a 3-week trip. I'm like, huh? I'm like, what?
So do you guys... think, or how do you fit work-life balance or fun, for lack of better terms, into your daily lives? Or is that not important?
Ooh, it's got to be PG.
Hey, yo.
I think because I have a lot of flexibility in my schedule, my fun can be like at any time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my fun could be 2 p.m. on a Tuesday because meetings rescheduled or like something happened and like, all right, fuck, I'm about to do this for like an hour and then I'm gonna get back to work for the next couple hours. Or like, you know, we love a good happy hour. Shout out K-Bar.
K-Bar ambassador over here.
Yeah, K-Bar.
They pay you for that?
Yeah, to be honest,
plug?
They should. Oh, actually, technically they do. They be hooking their boy up.
You just got 2 employees fired.
Nah, they all look shit from the top down. What you mean?
He's like,
yeah, no,
they know me.
The owner show up, be like, "Oh, word, what up?" He gives me a shot. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah, I got to duck and dodge him for like 3 months.
Oh, why? Huh? Okay, that's off the camera.
Nah, we made a bet and I lost.
Oh.
The first one, yeah. When you made that bet, I was like, "This is spooky."
Yeah,
I had hopes.
You know,
and then you were in my ear like, bro, pick a restaurant in Florida. I was like,
I commended your bravery.
So yeah, Ash, how do you fit fun or balance into your daily life?
She goes to Bar Taco and doesn't invite anybody.
I was invited to a birthday dinner. Relax. You out here watching SpongeBob with other people and not me.
Facts.
They pulled it up.
You know how many times? You know how many?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And YouTube is accessible anywhere.
He had the audacity to be. I can't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're not going to talk about that on camera. I've been really trying hard to feed the other sides of what makes me happy. And incorporated that into my balance, because for me, so I saw a post on my Facebook the other day and I was like, I don't really even go on Facebook like that, but someone had sent me a link to something, so like I'll randomly just like start scrolling on Facebook, be like, oh, what's on here? I haven't been here in a while. And they were saying that people who either like overwork themselves or it's kind of like to that nature, basically saying that, you know, is it a mechanism of them always having to like be involved in something than to really like address whatever they're deflecting or
somebody
dodging.
once said that to me.
And it made me think like, have I truly like this whole time just thrown myself into stuff to kind of avoid or not really address other things that were bothering me or that were on my mind, but I didn't want to deal with it in the moment. And I think that like sometimes like overworking and not having a good balance can be a form of escape. If you're like wanting to escape something, whether it makes you uncomfortable, you just don't want to think about it, it may make you anxious, or like even in the sense of just like you want to kind of find out, but you're still just like, I don't know, so I don't want to know about it. And I think for me, like a lot of those different emotions I used to do a lot of, but I think also too, there were times where like I set out a goal for myself. So like, when I became a member of my sorority, I was like, you know, like I really want to be involved in my sorority. I want to like push myself to hold different like just executive positions in like my chapter board and stuff like that. So I pushed myself like the last couple of years to like really meet those goals, and I did them. And although like they were really great and I got a lot of transferable skills from that to like add to my resume, to like add to making myself more just like, wow, so versatile, so hireable, so hire me.
More appealing.
Hireable, hire me. Cause give me all the jobs, I want all the money. But yeah, appealing. I think it also kind of had me struggle and lack in some areas too, because I was like, well, I'm throwing myself in onto this, but then like I'm not really feeding my like soul for like this purpose or that need that I also really want to do. So I think just really trying to make sure that I've been effectively and intentional about what I want to do that makes up my balance. So you know, kind of doing less of those things but still being involved, but now also saying like I want to like pick up new hobbies, so I'm trying to do that. I say like I'm gonna make more time for like spending time with friends, so I try to do more of that as well. But also too, it's just like trying to do more things that I've always said like, oh, I want to do that, and I never do because I get stuck in the repeat. And I think a lot of us do, of like, yeah, like that sounds cool, like I would want to do that one day, and then you just never do it. So now I'm just like, you know what, if I want to go out to concerts, let me start actually looking at some artists that I like and go to a concert. And so being able to do that, but still say like, you know, I still can work, like I still have a good time, and still making sure I'm being responsible and taking care of those needs. But still saying like, if there's something fun that I want to do, like just go out and do it.
I like that.
This, to build on what you're saying, and this might sound like a reach, but I feel like in feeding that, like my fun side, right, is also feeding my creative side. You know what I mean? Because the amount of times that like I've been at a bar, or I've been at a dinner, or I've been at someone else's house. Oh, this would be a good podcast conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be a good guest, or oh, you should do this. You know what I mean? Like, you never really know where those inspirations are going to come from.
Right.
So sometimes it is good to go outside, you know? And with that being said, right, it's like that balance of things, everything is connected.
Yeah,
you know what I
going
mean?
Back to your pie.
Right. You know, my pie, yes. Everything, my apple pie.
Yep.
Everything is connected, right? And for me, the podcast is connected to the coaching that I do, that is connected to the kids that I work with, but they all feed each other. And yes, some days are harder than others, but when I'm doing it, I know in the back of my mind, I'm doing it for me. and there is an end goal. And for me, for so long, like, I enjoy the grind. I enjoy the hustle of things, but it's not going to be like this forever.
Right.
And I think that's where my motivation in that. And some days I'm like, bro, I didn't do anything today. Like, before you guys got here, I was editing the reels that should have been up yesterday. You know what I mean? But it was like, yo, I actually miss sitting here and going through this and boom, boom, boom. And actually, like, okay, yes, that's work. But in a sense, I'm also feeding myself through that work.
Yeah.
And work, that's balance.
Yeah, I think it's also it's a different side of things when the things that you're doing, you also find true enjoyment within those things, and then it doesn't always like, it's still work, but it doesn't always feel like work at the same time too. But yeah, I think even too, just like doing things for like your fun side or your creative side, I think it always goes back to the statement of saying, like, deep down, like, our inner kid, like our inner child will always come out in certain ways that we don't always realize. And sometimes it's always, especially as we're getting older, it's always important to, like, listen to that side.
You've referenced your inner child, like, I think, like, in the last 3 weeks or recently.
Shout out Lisa. Sorry.
But I really think that, like, that would be
Queen.
that would be a dope episode. You know what I mean? Just to, like, unpack or really discover what the inner child means and, like, how it connects to who we are today.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is a lot of things that we do or that we end up going back to stems from, like, our childhood.
Word.
Like, our childhood is the blueprint of who we are now.
Facts.
Word. Well, shit. What time is it? Well, you got guy here 7 minutes.
See, these grad applications ain't gonna fill out themselves.
And we's about to be rich. So let's wrap this up. Let's do the thing that we do at the end of the thing, and then make like a banana and split.
Yeah.
I just, like, I was going to stretch, and then I heard this moving. I was like, let me not stretch too far.
Not the shade. Just say you hate me.
What are you talking about?
I didn't get that one.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Because you said you heard it rubbing.
Oh, no, it was from him.
Yeah, but then he's like, let me not stretch too much, so then it rubs and make all the noise, and I thought he was throwing shade at me. For
Oh, no.
We would never. Not you, First Lady.
That was a good one, though. We'll keep that in the back pocket.
You know what?
Shit.
I'm going to stand on top of a chair.
Is it still recording?
Mink.
Recording.
See?
Yeah, which is weird. Because,
Hey, man.
15 minutes. Yeah.
Right. It was a solid 20. Good first 20.
There's no rhyme or reason to it.
No, not really.
Me no.
But my 15 seconds of fame is, do some soul searching. Figure out what that inner child likes and wants, and go ahead and do it. And for everybody who may not be celebrating Thanksgiving, or if they do, make sure y'all have just like a healthy and happy day, whatever you do. Those who are celebrating Thanksgiving and, they've had some like recent losses in their family, or they're just kind of celebrating by themselves, or whatever the case is, just know, thinking about you. Positive vibes your way.
Word. My 15 seconds of fame is go out, get a hobby, be a good person, help somebody, take a nap.
I key on a nap. I can't wait to take a nap. Like, having 2 days of no work, I'm a nap.
I'm going to eat.
It's funny. I worked from home today and I didn't nap. That's wild.
It's because you was working.
Yeah, because like when I walk by and see my bed, I'm like,
Look at you looking all sexy there.
Yeah, right.
All just cozy. All touchable. Let me go ahead and touch you. Lay down for an hour or two. Just fluff a
thank y'all for being here. And thank y'all. I guess my 15 seconds with Thanksgiving coming around and stuff.
Gobble, gobble.
I'm just thankful that this has been going on for so many years and people still listen to us and watch us and want us to be great and believe in our vision. So thank y'all for believing in my vision, and then Listen, 2025 is the year we finally get paid for this. Mark my words.
Yo, 2025. I don't know. Like we said last episode, if you have not been planning right for 2025,
Yeah,
it's a year of fire. Like fire upon them. People coming out smoking hot. Just
Yeah, I'm tweaking.
matter of fact, my 15 seconds of fame is this.
oh, his real 15
Right,
seconds. That was
'cause
an interlude.
You just made me think of something. Everybody that is gonna join the gym in December to
Oh
finish the
my
year strong,
They already
gosh.
started.
right? But hold on, let me land. Don't quit in January because I'm sorry.
You know they're going to.
No, but this is, I'm trying to be positive for y'all, right? You guys started for a reason. Don't change. It's a lifestyle change. Y'all got to commit to this shit. So if you start in December, don't stop in January. If you start in January, don't stop in February.
My thing-
Like y'all got to change y'all lifestyles.
I'm
And
sorry. Get out the way. Get off my
That's
Stairmaster.
crazy.
I was gonna
Like-
say the same shit. If you gonna quit fast.
Right, because you hogging up my gains.
Bro.
I'm trying to get these gains on my Stairmaster.
But the thing is, be real with yourself. If you know that you're not the type of person who's gonna go to the gym by yourself 3 to 5 times a week,
Right.
get a trainer.
Right.
Like,
bro, get a trainer.
Or
go
join
with a friend.
fitness group.
Bro.
Yeah.
Start small. You gotta start small and build
and
your way
stay
up.
the
Like-
fuck out of our what? My bad.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
I'm trying to be positive, y'all.
I see you, girl, that be on my Stairmaster. Get off.
Bro, the fact of the matter is, y'all, stop quitting on yourselves. Whether it's the gym, whether it's relationships, whether it's work,
Hobbies,
find
even.
a balance and stop quitting on yourselves.
Quitting on relationships that's an episode in itself. Because when you know what I'm saying.
Ooh, ooh.
Damn, I'm triggered. And on that note, it's the best podcast in CT and it's a wrap.
He said, peace, bro, peace. I need you to be peace.